Card, I don't know if you've seen this, but there's a new show. I think it's the official Purdue Athletics podcast called the For Pete's Sake Pod. A little pun on Pete, the Purdue mascot there. But anyways, it's Joey Molinaro. You know Joey?
Yeah, is he the guy that does the impressions?
Yeah, great. I love Joey. I'm a big
I
fan
do.
of all things
I'm
Joey
dying
Molinaro.
at the name of it though, because it's like what's the subset of it? The why I oughtas?
Okay, for Pete's sake, man. Anyways, Joey is one of the two hosts of the For Pete's Sake pod, and it looks like a great show. Purdue fans are going to love it. We're probably going to cover things that come up on this pod quite a bit. This week, they had Matt Painter as one of their first guests on the show, and they were asking Paint about roster retention. He had some very interesting things to say. I'm going to play a clip. This is from the For Pete's Sake pod. Make sure you go follow those guys, subscribe to it, listen to it. It seems like it's going to be a great show. Here's Matt Painter.
I told Braden Smith when I recruited him that here's the deal. Here's the layout for you. If you beat somebody out, you get it. It's just fair. I'm going to do what's best for Purdue, and so I think that really helps in retention because guys want to play. We're not losing our starters. We're losing some guys that don't play. We're losing some guys that come off the bench. We're losing some guys that want more in their career, and that's totally understandable. But when a guy starts at Purdue and he plays all the time, like, what else do you want? Like where we're at right now, like, what in the hell? What else do you want? Especially him. Like, where are you going where it's going to be laid out any better schematically, offensively for you with the ball in your hands and you playing to your strengths. Now, we do that because that's best for him, but more than that, we do that because that's best for us. Like, he's dynamite, man. He is a hell of a player. And so it doesn't mean that we don't try to hold him accountable, right? So I think, I joked at media day. I said, it's funny how people come at him. This happens, this offer happens, but he was never in the portal. Yeah. Purdue's a very loyal place. And if you're loyal to Purdue, man, for a guy like Braden Smith, like walking back into this arena for the next 50 years, like, I hope nobody catches him buying popcorn. He shouldn't be buying any popcorn. He should get his popcorn for free.
I'm going to stop it right there. Purdue's a very loyal place. Let's make sure we buy Braden Smith his popcorn. Uh, I'll buy Braden Smith popcorn. I'll do that.
Get my dog a Vizzy.
Let's get my guy a dog. Get him. Give him a
Also,
dog.
why is he at the concourse? Isn't he in the box? Isn't he? Are there press box? Are there like suites at Mackey?
There should be. There should be the Braden Smith suite. Yeah. But okay, back to the starting point of this. I thought you said some interesting things in here. Obviously, Purdue's a loyal place. Yes, we know that. The story of, him kind of having conversations with Braden on like, what else are you looking for? Where are you going to go that's going to give you something we can't right now? Thought that was a little moment of like Paint talking his shit, and I think it's really true. The other quote that really stood out to me is interesting here, Cart. We're not losing our starters. We're losing some guys that don't play. And why would we? It's the most blunt about the guys that have come in and out or the guys that have stayed in this transfer portal era that I've heard Paint be on record. Does this all track to you? Does it make sense what he's saying? And do you think it's all true?
So did he specifically say that he doesn't lose starters?
He said we're not losing our starters. We're losing guys that don't play.
They lost Will Berg. He started. It's on record. There's film out there. He did it. They lost Will Berg. I was saying they did. Did Cam Heidi start any games?
I don't think so. Let me check, but I don't
They
think
lost Ethan Morton. They
Mason
lost
Gillis
Mason.
was Mason
Did
Gillis
they
went to
lose Mason
Duke.
Gillis? Did he
Yeah, but
start?
he graduated. You're spinning that.
I know. Hey, Will Berg started. They lost him. They lost
Caleb
the
first
starter.
started. He didn't transfer though.
They didn't lose him though.
Yeah, true.
Didn't Brandon Newman start?
Ooh, Cam Heidi did start some games. You're right.
Okay, there's a starter lost.
Yeah, Cam Heidi started eight
But
games last year.
that's us poking holes. I mean, yeah, this is mainly like we maintained. He
The
said
guys we want to maintain.
right. He said starters. This is how he should. I mean, we maintained Braden, Fletcher, and TKR. With all due respect, the rest of those guys got one thing that they can't replicate. they're not Braden, Fletcher, and TKR. So you think you're indispensable, but you're not because, like I said, you're not Braden, Fletcher, TKR.
Dion, you okay? You look a little sweaty.
So every August, September, my air conditioning breaks, and there's just nothing I can do about it.
Dude, that's tough. Out in California too. Like, I mean, what is it, like 80 degrees still there today?
Today's gonna be like 85, 90, but like peak summer, it gets like 110. My AC just doesn't ever hold up.
I mean, it sounds like it's a bummer that you can't take advantage of Duncan Mechanical Solutions because Duncan Mechanical Solutions is an HVAC company based in Angola, servicing the tri-state area, bringing commercial quality to the residential world with excellent customer service. You heard us talk about Duncan Mechanical last summer. If you need heating or air conditioning, kitchen or bath remodeling, or all of the above, Duncan Mechanical is the place to go in the Midwest. Go to duncanmechanicalsolutions.com to take advantage and make sure you don't wind up like Dion. Here's where I could just reword what he said. We're not losing our good players.
Yes.
The guys that leave are our bad players. We
Yeah.
keep our good players because what else would a good player want?
Well, because the thing about good players is they're, for the most part, they're good.
Right.
So we like to keep those.
Is this a direct shot at Heidi and Colvin? Or is it broader than that? I think it could be interpreted as a little bit of a dig at Heidi and Colvin, who, by the way, I don't think Painter wanted to lose. Like, I think if you asked Matt Painter, he would have welcomed Heidi and Colvin back on this team. I'm
Mhm.
also like, I don't think there were bad terms or anything, but I just think coming into the offseason, I think even at one point, some of the insiders were like, we don't expect to lose anybody.
Mhm.
I doubt it ever reached a point where Painter was like, you should go elsewhere. So he had a masterful offseason. Clearly, we don't care that they left, but this is pretty blunt. Like we don't lose our starters. If you look at the guys we're losing, it's some other guys.
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of how it's supposed to be. I'll say this: if he didn't mean it as a shot, that's not the answer. It is a shot. If I'm Cam Heidi or Miles Colvin, I'm taking this as a shot at me.
Yeah, but that's us being like the petty. We seek out chips on our shoulder. I don't think
You're
Heidi or
right.
Colvin
Matt
are
Painter
wired that
doesn't
way.
take shots at people.
No. And he
No,
said in this explanation too, he basically said, and like you can't blame them if they want bigger roles. Like good for them.
yeah. So it's just I think it's pain. It's funny that you brought that up. I think the funniest part for me, not the funniest part, the one that piqued my interest was, I mean, he was never in the portal. So, I mean, okay, his DMs were open. He can be reached.
I don't know if he was reading them.
Someone read them.
You think?
He a CAA client. Scott Boris read them.
Yeah, maybe. And he's
They were
back at
read.
Purdue.
I mean, shit, your school itself. I mean, I'm sure they talked to somebody unless you're telling me Dusty May sent a pigeon, uh, little cash order check to Mackey, just let it land there with Braden's name on it.
Listen, man, I, as someone who has actively tried to tamper with Braden Smith my entire career, and by the way, I'm kidding. If this goes back to any Purdue people, I'm kidding. I'm not actually actively. I never was. This is all jokes. Uh, if I were going to tamper with Braden Smith, I wouldn't waste my time with Braden, who was very obviously going to come back to Purdue and had his heart set on that the entire time. I would focus my efforts on anyone close to Braden who might have been open to it.
Hmm.
I think there were some cracks there.
Yeah,
But
like I'm not sure. They strike me as like the Smith family reunion happened at like Westfield, like County Park, like under a very nice gazebo. I would have been like, "What are you doing here, Smith family? Do you know who
yeah,
I am? By the way, how's everyone doing?
right. No,
Can I get a plate?"
it's like if I want to go golfing at the club your family is a member at, I'm not going to you, even though I want to golf with you. I'm going to
Hmm.
Luther.
Yep, you got to go to the right people.
Right.
Yeah, which is how it would be approached. But
And in
yeah,
the end, no one did it well enough, and that's why he's back at Purdue, the most loyal place in America. Let's buy his popcorn.
looking at other people then on how this was done.
Do you think Braden likes popcorn? What type of popcorn does Braden eat?
I don't think Braden's a popcorn guy.
I bet he's a caramel corn guy.
That's so disrespectful. I hope not, because I can't, as a man, say that the best point guard in college basketball history is like a caramel corn guy. I think he's a candy guy. More like he's a Sour Patch Kid guy. He's not going for popcorn.
You probably a cheddar guy, aren't you?
A what?
Cheddar, like cheddar popcorn.
I like the Chicago mix.
What is that?
It's like it's cheddar and caramel corn together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Also, did you listen to this pod? What's their theme song?
I did not listen to the full episode. I just saw the
Okay,
clip.
well, if they somehow listen to this, one suggestion, I want that one Nicki Minaj line to be in this song, like over like some fire ass like paint on the drums intro.
For Pete's sake,
Yeah,
scratch
yeah,
that,
that's that
sweet stakes.
sweet
Ha ha
steak.
ha ha
Fuck, I look like paint.
ha. Okay.